Hello there, welcome back to some more Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Age. In the last episode, what we did was we made our way to Jahara, going through the Osmone Plain. In between last episode and this episode, I went back and farmed some more, and that's what I got up to. yeah, I went a little bit overboard again. But I got the save files at about the same length of playtime, so that's not bad. Right, anyway, let's go speak to the Jahara, the Garif warrior. Who are you? This is Garif land, no place for human children to play at games. They are wayfarers, they bring no harm. I saw them cross the Osmone Plain. They are warriors of great distinction. The fiends of the plain troubled them not at all. You ventured upon the plains alone, war chief, again. What business have you with the Garif? Let them pass. The responsibility will be mine. If this is your wish, war chief, then you may pass. These days see many humans wandering through our lands. Fucking humans. Am I right? Supernellu, hello. I have not made introductions. I am Supernellu, war chief of this village. We Garif have been friends to all since long ago. However, lately the human world is in much turmoil. We must protect our village and our people. As war chief and protector of our village, I ask you, why have you come to this land? It's Escapero. I see. So you two have come to ask about the Netherite. You must speak with the elders. Though our masks may make it difficult for you to tell us apart, walk through the village and look with your eyes, listen with your ears. Smell with your noses, and shit with your bums. That is the way. And so someone has a mark here for us. Somewhere. I need to find out who it was. Let's go to the clan primer. Low Chief Sugumu. Okay, no problem. Just need to find the right guy. They're the elders, they're not who I'm looking for. Herder. There's a shop here. Do you sell anything good? Do you need anything? Please take your time, for the world has much of it for the taking. Oh. There are some quite good shit here, including a main gosh for my boy Balthier. No better bow though. Some better armor though. Okay. Plenty of better armor. Right, let's just see what we've got. Black belt, disable immobilize. Okay, not bad. Neurology in charge. You have stoner. Okay, that would be really good for later. Not now, but for later. Alright, what can I sell that I don't need? Don't need 17 of those. What else we got? 18 dark stones, I can sell you them. 6 bone fragments, I can sell you them. 3 solid stones, that's good. 2 braid wool. 3 quality hide. 2 chocolate feathers, and that'll do me. New bizarre goods are available. First aid kit gives me Phoenix Downs and potions. Right. Have you heard of the monographs? Merely bearing one of these on your person aids in the retrieval of objects from the foes you defeat. There are different monographs as for different persuasions of adventure. As a merchant, I would love one if only I knew where it might be found. Right, let's have a look in the old license board. Have I got light armor 5? Yes, so I can have a green beret and a survival vest. Has Balthier got light armor 5? No. Now he do. You can also get a better shield. So I'll do that. What do you have? You have heavy armor 4. So golden armor, golden helmet. Okay. I'm going to need better gear, so we might as well get it. I've got 2 green berets already. How? I mean, it's fine. I just don't know why I have them. Golden helm. And I need a golden armor, I need a bit more money. 4 wolf pelts, that'll get me over the line. Ah! Fantastic. Right, send me a quick Balthier and Varn with the green berets that I apparently have. Somehow. Okay, and then I'm going to need to sell some more stuff to get 2,500 to buy an ice shield. Because I want that really badly. Wait, you have a blood sword you can sell? Huh. Didn't expect that. Right. Oh no, that's my blood sword. Sorry. Sorry. Fucking idiot. If I had a brain, it would be difficult for other people to cope with it. I'm selling a lot more than I want to, but we'll get our rewards. A light spear and an iron forge blade. That's just goodies to have. 6 iron carapaces will do. Nice. Right, so now I can buy the ice shield for Balthier, which gives him a lot of evasion, so he might actually be able to avoid death. Okay, so that's that. Good. Right, thank you. That's a nice upgrade. Balthier's got a lot stronger just then. Is Saguma over here? No. That's Pinello. Have you learned of the stones? Perhaps you've asked the elders, they might have wisdom for you. Oh, the elders are over here, right? Elder. Hello. You have the look of one who wishes to know something. If it is something that I know, good. Ah, the Nethicite. You are not the only one who has asked me about this. It tells me to admit I know nothing of this stone. Magicite contains within it a great power. Thus we have worshipped the stones from the beginning of time. Yet I have never heard of this Nethicite. You must give the elders. I'm sorry I could not aid you. Warrior. Warrior. Elder. Ah, you are the Humes our war chief saw on the plains. Welcome to our village, protected by the clear flow of the Sagot. I am Supinello's brother Kadalu. I worry, for Supinello often goes to the plains alone. Why, when the others surely wish to train with him? He is stubborn this way. Your pardon, I spoke of a personal matter. Please forget it. You have business with the elders, yes? On you go. What is it, Hume, child? Have you something to ask of this wizened man? Now you wish to know the Nethicite. It is a word I hear quite often of late, though I know not why, nor do I know anything of this stone. Have you spoken with the High Chief of this? Perhaps you'll know something of this matter. He will be a Geomancer Ugelu, who is over here. On the other side. Over here. Hello, High Chief. Oh, what is this? More Humes come to visit us. A little bigger this time, but no matter. You need not tell me anything. I know you have come to our village to learn of the stones, the Nethicite. We gareth have knowledge of this, passed down from father to son, mother to daughter. Some of it remains, some of it lost in history's sands. I know nothing of the stones. You must speak to the great chief. He alone holds the deep knowledge of these things. He alone remembers all the tellings. Cross the bridge to the north, and there you will find him. There are watchers at the bridge, so I think it best to speak with War Chief Supinello. May I ask you a favour? Give this to War Chief Supinello for me. You got a Jaya stick. There is no rush. When you next happen to meet him, you may give it to him then. May you find all the answers you seek. That what you carry, is it a Jaya stick? There you go, yeah. The High Chief has given this to me. I shall receive it. I thank you for bringing it to me. Now what did you learn? Did you learn what you wished? No, do not tell me. It is clear upon your face, so even the High Chief could not help. Then you must meet with the Great Chief. I would meet this Great Chief. Yes, it is true. The Great Chief may know something that would aid you, yet arranging an audience may be quite difficult. I must learn more about the Nethicite. I cannot turn back now. Please, tell your Great Chief that I am on the royal line of Damasco, a direct descendant of Dinas King Wraithwall. If the Gareth have passed down knowledge of the stones, they must know the Nethicite that the Dinas King once held. Do you have proof of your heritage? I do not. I have looked into your eyes and seen that you speak the truth, human child. I give you my trust. The Great Chief is ahead across this bridge. Step aside, Finch. Now I'm looking for Sugalu. Great Chief is ahead. Will you meet with him? I'm going to turn back. Just for a second. Because there's someone over here I want to speak to. Sugalu? You over here? Oh, Sugumi, there you are. You have seen the bell posted to the Encalados. I had wondered what sort of person would come, but never did I expect. No matter, it does nothing. You're truly here to hunt by mark. Yes, I am. Truly. Good. Even if you are a child. pay me no mind, all elderly as I am now. Slow to trust. Let me explain the situation. You know the Osmium Plain. You must have passed through there at least once. A very valuable herb grows there. Yet the Enceladus, it tramples my precious herbs to dust. Oh, as you can see, I'm quite agitated. Normally the warriors of this village would vanquish it for me, but this time, well, suffice it to say, I need you to do this. The Enceladus can be found on the eastern edge of the Osmium Plain. It is often seen in the Shred, I am told. Warrior Hassemo knows much of this creature. When you leave this knoll, you'll find him standing guard at the bridge. Talk to him there. Now go, I trust you to do this for me and return safely. Enceladus. The hunt begins. And as always, I make myself stop on the farm file as soon as I get to where I've never been before, so I've not done this on the other file either. You ask of the Enceladus. Ah yes, this is the mark, now I recall. It can be found on the east of Osmium Plain in a place called the Shred, but going and finding are two different things. First you must know the Enceladus to test the creatures known as the Wu. To lure it out you must first rid the area of these Wu. Once all the Wu are slain, depart a while, and in a short time the Enceladus shall appear. You have to defeat the Wu. Not the where or the why. That's a bad joke, I'm sorry. Right, let's leave. To the Osmium Plain! Ooh, nice shield buff here. Frame rate's a bit sucky, but it wasn't like this the whole time that I've been playing. So this is a new development. I think it's because the Switch is getting a bit hot again. We need that new version of the Switch to come out, lads. With the better everything. Please and thank you. So the eastern edge. Is it east? I assume they mean east as in relative east. Right. So like this is east. The way I'm going. These are the Wu. Okay, good to know. Nice. Lots of experience here. Those willing to get it. Does anyone have the golden choker equipped? You have the embroidered tippet. Yeah, you don't have the golden amulet equipped. If we're making this the file, the Balthier is amazing and always great. File. We might as well do this. Get to the golden amulet with him, because that gives you double LP. Let's keep getting more HP as well. Nice. Okay. Fan, you can have the golden amulet, but you already have the double XP, so works for me. Let's get that. Let's get more MP when we hit things, and then do more damage as well. Okay. Ow. Extremely rude. Very inconsiderate of you. Plus, we're gonna have to kill these two. And then leave and wait a while. I think it literally just means leave the area and come back. But just in case that's not what they mean. Can we just heal each other? I'm just going to cure over and over again. Because I need to make sure that we have full HP. No, the curing's not bad. Could be better, but it's not bad. Oops. That isn't going to help. Alright, let's high potion. We'll buy some more, as and when. It'll happen eventually. It doesn't have to happen now. Alright, high potions please, thank you. Good, that'll do. Alright. Leave. Come back again. There he is. The big boy. He's actually over there, but we might as well fight this bull cock. He's going to be annoying otherwise. He'll definitely fight us if we fight it. So we should just fight to get rid of it. Now, I don't know if I can actually fight this thing, because I never did it. Like I said, I never spoke to the guy, because I never went further enough to do it. But we'll see. Excuse me, we'll see. Ow. That's extremely rude. Do not appreciate that at all. Now I'm also doing next to no damage to it for some reason. Get absolutely destroyed. Thank you. Right. Let's just high potion again. Everyone high potion a little bit. And then Fan cure after that. Van. Excuse me. What the hell are you doing here? Right, that's it. No, don't do that. I was going to use my moves. I know what to do. It's not going to be worth it though. In my farm file, I've given Van the ability to use poles, because using poles lets you actually hurt things. You can hit aerial enemies with Van. Turns out it's quite good. I don't really want to use my big boy attacks, that's why I'm not using the quickenings. I could use the quickenings, but I don't really want to. Not while Fan isn't killing it yet. We're fine. I'm gonna need you to start hitting it more. Please, thank you. Because I'm hurting. You know what I could do? No, I haven't got any good magic. Okay, it's fine. I was gonna say I could use balance, but I haven't got balance on this version of the game. On this file, I should say. Oh, I'm healed again. I need to take control of Fan. I need to just attack over and over again, and not do anything else. It's the frickin' missing that's doing my head in. Fan, you've got to hit. You're literally the only person who can do any damage to it. You have to hit. Thank you. Again. 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 He's dead. Now, that wasn't so bad. Just a complete shit show. It's fine. Right now, let's change Fran's HP to anyone's HP is like less than 100. To a full heal. It's going to take a while, but we'll get there. Don't want to use high potions forever and a day. Just going to do this until I use all my MP, and it's going to be fun and great for everyone involved. Now, this guy won't actually be as hard as the flying guy, because I can actually hit him with everything. At least that's the hope. If I could kill Fogalog and he doubled his level, I should be able to kill this thing. let's see if I can dispel it. I must have a dispel mode somewhere. There we go. Right. There we go. I got rid of its protection. So now it's just normal boy. Yeah, if he wants to spend some time doing protect, that's fine, but we're going to do the quickening instead. Before he has chance.
I never miss.
See ya.
How about some of this? Got a surprise for you.
Damn. 4 hits will have to do. Unfortunately, it didn't happen as well as I'd like, but 4 hits is better than none. Yeah, so he's protected again now. Excuse me? You can't do that. Have I got a... No. I was going to say if I got like a silence mode. I haven't. Can I slow it down? Yeah, I can. That'll do. Got rid of its negative status, that's fine. You just don't want it to be able to use that all the time. Let's try another... Have I got another balance? Anywhere? Nope, we're going old school. Okay, another dispel will have to do. Get it to waste some time. Using protect instead of healing itself. How much does it heal, do you think? As long as you're only doing it on me, that's fine. See, eventually we'll actually get to attack again. Right. Now's not the time to cure. Now's the time to just kill. Bye. You got an ammonia leaf. And Enceladus is vanquished. See you in hell, bitch. Right. Nearly out of mana. That's fine. Okay. So that happened. Could have been worse. I'm pretty sure even with my lower stats that I'm used to, I should be able to kill these guys without any problem. There we go. Nice. Ow. You hate to see that. Good. Right, let's keep going. How's my pointage? So I made a concerted effort to unlock all of the second classes on everyone on my other file. That way I know exactly what I'm going to end up speccing into when I get there. So for example, we do that, then we can unlock that next. I know Fran, I want to become a Time Battle Mage Knight. There are 12 things, so each person can have exactly 2 things, and it's fine. So the way this works is you have 2 boards. You can just switch between the 2. This board is good for Fran because it gives her loads of extra HP. Early on, you can get more HP, which is good. Obviously this board's good because it gives you loads of magic power, which is what I want. Varn becomes a white mage. Balthier becomes a black mage. So we have some kind of magic and some kind of physical on every character. Pinello becomes a red mage. Ash becomes a Ulan. So she has a ranged attack and a physical attack. And Bash is the last one, which I forget, but... Oh, Archer. again, ranged and physical. So everyone has a form of physical and a form of range, is the idea. Whether it works that way in practice or not, it remains to be seen, but that's the general gist. Which I thought was quite good. You alright, bud? He's just chilling. Our Jahara friend. Right, let's go back and heal. The old save crystal. I know they're not called the Jahara. The Jahara's the place and the Garif is what they're actually called, but you know, same difference really. Still waiting for that. I need 60 to get to the golden amulet. Then I'll start to ramp up my amount of LP by a lot. I need to go through the bridge and then I need to speak to the guy on the right hand side and say I've finished the mission, haha, it's all good. Sugumu. I was going to say Sugulu again. Oh, you have defeated the Encalados. These are good tidings indeed. I learn again that it is wrong to judge by appearances. Now I shall reveal the truth to you. In fact, the warriors often hunt my mark, yet none of us have ever seen a true mark hunter. So curious I was to see such a man might be like. I asked permission of the elders and posted a bill. Little did I expect a human child. To tell the truth, I was a little disappointed, but this is past and now is now. My eyes have been opened. I see you are truly a great warrior. Another surprise for me. Here, please take this as thanks. You have done well, friend. Ooh. A second golden amulet. That's actually incredible. I need to get that on my farming file. Because as soon as we have enough LP to have that, 2 people will be getting double LP for days. Right, let's speak to the Great Chief.
This nethicite, you have used it.
It was not I who used it. Indeed, I had hoped you could show me how. Thus I've come.
You do not know the workings of the stone, then we are no different.
What?
In ages past, the gods made a gift of nethicite to my people. But the manner of its use eluded us. Displeased by our failure, the gods took back their stones. They chose instead to give them to a Yum king. Called the Dynast King, he used the nethicite's power to bring peace to a troubled time. It is a curious thing. Though the blood of King Wraithwall flow through your veins, you cannot wield nethicite.
Cannot wield it? So then, am I to understand you can't tell me how to use the stone?
Though it shame me so to admit, here before me stands a descendant of the Dynast King himself, and I can accord her no help at all. Still, even if you knew how to use the nethicite, you would find it of small avail. The mist collected in the stone over ages past is lost, and with it, the stone's power. It will be your posterity who wield the stone in ages yet to come. This stone is devoid of power, empty, yet full of thirst. A terrible longing to drink the world dry. The power of men and of magic, of good and of evil. It is often those who desire nethicite whom the nethicite itself desires.
Larsa?
Goddamn Larsa, every time. What a sneaky boy.
To Baromises.
I say we ought leave tomorrow. I was going to wait for my escort to return, but meeting you here has presented a great opportunity. This terrible war can be stopped, but I will need your help to do so.
A war?
You know the Marquis Ondor leads a group of insurgents. Your pardon. He leads a large resistance force against the Empire. Lady Ash, neither of our countries can afford this now. The Rosarian Empire would stir. They would aid the resistance and use this aid as a pretext to declare war on Arcadia, and Arcadia would have no choice but to answer. Lady Ash, let us go to Ber Omases. With the blessing of his grace, the Grand Kiltius Anastasis, you may rightly wear your crown and declare the restoration of the Kingdom of Dalmasca. As Queen, you can call for peace between the Empire and Dalmasca and stop Marquis Ondor.
For peace? How dare you say that? The Empire attacked us, stole all we hold dear, and you would have me save them from war?
Dalmasca would be the battlefield. What if Nethicite were used on Rabanasta? You know my brother would do this. Forgive me. I presumed overmuch. I could think of no other way to avoid bloodshed. If you cannot trust me, then please, take me as your hostage.
Rustler.
You saw him, didn't you? Like at the King's tomb.
So you did see him too. But why?
It's strange. Before, I didn't even know what you looked like. And the prince? I barely knew there was a prince. Who knows? Maybe the person I saw was my brother.
Bosch told me about him.
He enlisted right at the end. But for what? He knew he couldn't win.
To protect something.
How can he protect anything when he's dead? Was it different for Prince Rastler? Did that make sense? Hating the Empire, getting revenge, it's all I ever thought about. But I never did anything about it. I mean, I realized there was nothing I could do. It made me feel hollow, alone. And then, I'd miss my brother. I'd say stuff like, I'm gonna be a sky pirate, or some other stupid thing. Just anything to keep my mind off it. I was running away. I needed to get away from his death. That's why I followed you. You know what? I'm through with it. I'm through running. I'm ready to find my purpose. To find some real answers. Some reasons. If I stick with you, I think I will.
I wish I knew.
I'll find him.
Oops. Knocked the desk, made a clipping noise, I'm sorry.
I will accompany you to Mount Baromises.
I had hoped you'd say yes. I'm glad.
My heart is not set. I still have questions. I hope to find answers along the way.
I had other reason to invite you. There is someone I'd like you to meet, waiting on Ber Omases.
Who is that?
An enemy, and an ally also. You will just have to wait and see for yourself.
That Larsa likes his secrets.
He does not mean ill by it.
He's not bad. At least for an Imperial.
does Balthier and Fran and Bash think about this?
Holy Mount Bur-Omi-Sais stands at the northern end of the Yacht Remuda. Once we're in Yacht, we need not fear pursuit by their airships.
Don't get your hopes up. You remember the Leviathan sailed straight over the Yacht-Yensa, right up to Wraithel's tomb. Skystone that works even in Yacht. You know, Nethersight's behind it. Little wonder they're so keen on the stuff.
And what is it you're after, Balthier? You're a welcome hand and a great aid, but why?
Worried I'm out to steal the Nethersight, eh? Can't say I'm unaccustomed to people doubting my intentions. Nothing could be further from my mind. Shall I swear by your sword or some such?
Apologies, but I needed to know where you stand. Her Majesty depends on you, and you seem to have an interest in the stone.
I'm only here to see how the story unfolds. Any self-respecting leading man would do the same.
Asa joins the party as a guest. And Fran's just there too. So, you will leave. Yep. Take this as a token of our parting. You received a recurve crossbow and a quiver of onion bolts. If you would ride a chocobo, you may. I have spoken with the Moogle. She will not charge you for your first use of the chocobos. Take care on the road ahead. Should it lead back to our land, you are welcome guests. Spirits of the land watch over you. A cool crossbow upgrade. Can I equip it? Hell yeah. That's a lot of power. Okay, right, let's go. I'm not going to use the chopper, I need XP. So where are we heading? Eastern Koan. So, if I go to the world map move, Mount Bur-Omi-Sais is all the way over there, so I can't get it from the Easter stand. I've got to go east from the Osmone Plain. Makes sense to me. Right, let's go. What level is Larsa? Oh, 27, the same as Fran. Okay. Doesn't even have 100 HP. I mean, 1,000. Sorry. Casual. Right, let's walk all the way over to the east. Remember when I said we were going to end up over there anyway? See, I know. I'm no idiot. I'm no fool. I remember the game quite well for something I only played like twice in my entire life. But I've said before, I have a stupid good memory for things that don't matter. And I couldn't tell you why. The way a game plays, I can remember that. My own name, I can just about remember that. Holy hell. I'm doing like 1,300 damage to these things. That's huge. I mean, I guess it might have been a good hit, but still. Oof. Oof. Right, Varn. Not quite there yet. Nearly. Balthier can become a black mage though. If you don't like my choices, make better ones in your own playthrough. That's all I'm going to say. Shikari black mage. Balthier needs a way of hitting things at range. Magic is a good way of doing so. Fran just needs more HP. That's her only downfall. As far as I can see. Her only negative is that she isn't very strong in terms of HP. So getting more HP every time. Every time I hit an explosion trap, it freaks me out. I'm killing these guys. Let me show you how I do the farming here for a second. This is how the farming works around here. You run around here, doing this, because these are worth 2 LP each, these big boys, right? The zoo isn't. The zoo's only worth 1. But we kill these Zygotes, and they're worth 2 each. So if you have the golden amulet on, that's worth 4 each. You can see how that would add up over time. Then you run down here. Over to this bit. Kill these lads. You go out here. You've been through 2 screen transitions, so these guys will respawn again. Easy 10 LP every time. Okay. And then back up to here, where the cycle repeats, and you do that over and over again. And I did that until all the characters are level 40. Which didn't actually take that long. About 2 hours. Maybe 3. My timing may be a little bit off. I didn't need to go this way, I need to go actual way forward this time. Okay. So licenses, I just did that so I could get the white mage on the go. So I know where I stand. Monk white mage makes a lot of sense to me. Okay, that's that. Right, now. I want to get to accessory 6. Which is going to take a little bit more, but not much more. And Varn, how much to accessory 6 for you? All the way down here. Okay, we've got to start unlocking some accessories. 25, 60, 95, 130. Alright. It's going to take a little bit. But Balthier's almost there.
I guess this one was a success.
Wow, I'm impressed, Bon.
I got a good feeling.
An alliance between Dalmasca and the Empire.
Reason tells me 'tis the only course. We must avoid a wasting war with the Empire at all cost. Yet I fear I could not bear the shame, had I but the strength.
A shame perhaps for me and for you. But for Dalmasca it is hope.
And you can just accept this, can you?
After Vane's ruse, I had abandoned hope for honor. Yet, never did I forget my knightly vows. If I could protect but one person from war's horror, then I would bear any shame. I would bear it proudly. I could not defend my home. What is shame to me?
My people hate the Empire. They will not accept this.
There is hope.
Right?
Don't encourage
Hope for
him.
a future where we can
Not
join
that bad,
hands
am
I
as
got a
brothers.
good feeling.
Larson, please. This is serious.
I'm sorry.
Don't be Larsa. Somebody's got to put him in his place.
If we just put a crossbow bolt in Larsa's fucking skull, that'll send a message to the Empire, won't it? Hmm?
The Senate may play at intrigue, but Lord Vane is not one to be brought down easily. The entire military waits upon his orders, from the War Council down to the rank and file. What better blade than he to strike down the enemies of the Empire?
Your Honor reminds me of Zect 2 years since. He, too, put his trust in Lord Vane's strength, and what became of him? Gone without a trace since Nabudis.
I will not hear you malign Judge Zect. He was a noble warrior. Or do you think his trust in Lord Vane ill-placed?
Vane took 2 of his own brothers' lives. He is ruthless beyond contempt.
Ruthless, you say? Would he were more so. He gives traitors no quarter, be they of his own blood. How fitting for one who would bear the burden of empire.
But could we bear him? Zargabath, what of you? Surely you do not believe his brothers were traitors?
So found His Excellency Lord Gramis, you would do well to mind your tongue, Drace. That matter is long past.
Your Honors, a summons. Lord Vane has arrived at the palace.
We come at once.
Lord Larsa has left for Baromises. He hopes to enlist the aid of the Grand Kiltius in stopping the insurgents. I doubt this will be enough to deter Ondor, but even a slight hindrance to his operations would be welcome. This will delay the Rosarian invasion, and we will have bought much-needed time to shore up our defenses.
Just as His Excellency had hoped.
No matter the result, I'm pleased with the young lord's progress. I can already see the stunned faces of those mud-witted senators. The fools think a child emperor's strings easy to pull from the shadows. But they will find that Lord Larsa is no puppet.
Yes, the senators would be most pleased with a puppet for an emperor. Recall, Drace, how the Senate fears and despises Lord Vane's ability. When they realize the truth, that Lord Larsa is no docile lamb to be shepherded, they will bare their teeth and devour him.
You're right. I shall speak on this matter with His Excellency at once. Gabranth, it falls to us to protect Lord Larsa. Are we agreed?
Aye.
I can protect him. No worries. I got this. When you get a cutscene, you know you're going the right way. We tried passing through the Gormore jungle, but we came with some sort of barrier and go no further. There must be a way through. There just must be a way through. Well, the kiddie gloves are coming off because Gormore jungle is not easy. Gormore jungle. These guys care not for magic. But luckily I don't have any magic, so it doesn't matter. Can Larsa cure stone? Very important. No, because I don't have stoner. I could go and buy it. I just need to be careful, that's all. These are Coelds, and Coelds have, like, the ability Gaze, which turns people to stone. You just gotta have gold needles at the ready. And you'll be mostly fine. Right, let's go down this way. These are Mulberers, you know, the usual. They have bad breath. Although these ones might not actually have the full-on bad breath. They might only have the, like, pungent breath or stinky breath or whatever. A map of Gormore jungle. Great. I'm going this way, but I'm going to want to actually avoid continuing this way. Just doing it for the map completion mainly. Right, okay, this way. I'm going to want to go this way because this way is a lot less difficult. There are some enemies on the path at the bottom, which is like super bad, non-fun, horrible times that we don't want to deal with. So until you've done the bit before this, you can go through this map and you can go through the next map, but every other map is locked off. It's like a story lock. I guess because there's a cutscene on the other side of the thing that you need to see. It wouldn't make sense if it's out of order because Larsa would be there, and why would Larsa be there? I'm guessing. So you could go this way. This is still fine. Don't need to fight him, he's a nice boy. This is where we can't go any further. Still working on it. we go. Golden amulet, boy. Right, so that's one. Althea will start getting many LPs. Every one is now worth a 2. Every 5 a 10. So on and so on.
What is it?
The jungle denies us our passage.
What have we done?
We? No. I.
What's that mean? How are we supposed to get through that?
Making an appearance?
Come on, I'm talking over here.
I thought you'd left for good.
Hey!
Our choices are few.
Friend? Balthier!
This is as much for you as it is me.
Oh?
You are ill at ease. The Netherite troubles you. You've let your eyes betray your heart.
Right.
What are you doing?
Soon you will learn.
Whoa.
We go to seek aid of the Viera who dwell ahead.
I bet they'll be glad to see you after so long.
I am unwelcome, an unsought guest in their wood.
Yeah, they seem like the kind of people who would be like not too pleased about you just swanning in.
In the village ahead, you will find her, Mjern. Bring her to me. She will know why you call her.
Mjern. These Moogles just followed me in. You bastards. That's cheeky. Cheeky Moogles. Cooper, where have I seen you before? No matter, I know why you've come. I'm just thinking to have you get to the bottom of all those Viera secrets. Would you like to buy a map, Kubo? Hell yeah. Fine purchase, Kubo. We've got it. Moogle's honor. You got a map of Erut village. It's not a very big place. Tetron. Kubo, I thought you looked familiar. You're the one who helped us on the Leviathan. We had quite a time reaching this village. Oh, I hope we hadn't really followed you here, Kubo. That wouldn't do it all. Well, would you like to see my wares? You won't find many shops around here, Kubo. Best stock up while you can. Ooh, ho ho. Yeah, there's nothing here for me. If you didn't get a recurve bow before you could get it. Also, these armors are better again, which is unfortunate because I just bought the frickin' other ones. Notifies weather and terrain effects and elemental damage. That's actually quite good. Immune to sleep, that's quite good. Immune to silence, that's also quite good. Now magic. Magic's what we want to have. Stoner, please. Any merchant worth of salt needs but one thing to do business. A customer, Kubo. Can you use Stoner? I learned it. I guess you can't use it. That doesn't make any sense though. If I bought it, surely it should at least be in the option. Even if it's like this. Hang on. So I closed the menu and opened it back up again. Maybe that'll fix it. I don't know why it would. Where is Stoner in the list? There, the first one. White with cure. Maybe his moves are different. That's why. Okay, right. Well, I bought Stoner so I can use it later then, I guess. When we get down in the White Mage tree a bit. It's not that far. It's like a... Where is it? Down here? Yeah, there. But I need to get to double LP first. That's the first call. I need to get down there desperately. Right. I'm going to save here. And we're going to see you next time when we explore Erut more. So enjoy that. I don't want to save over that. Thank you. Nearly an hour already. Time flies. See you then. Goodbye.